What's up, guys? Welcome to Real Beats. So I'm going to be showing you how to structure a Gunna type beat. Now, one thing that you already noticed just by looking at this is that it's different. All right, and how it's different, I'll show you. Now you can look at this right now, and then I want to show you what it would be like if you were going to like just make a generic structure or just sell beats or something. This is what it would usually look like. Something like this, right? At least nowadays. I'll call it a 2x3 structure because your hook is pretty much two, let's keep it simple, two melodies. All right, two melodies long, and your verse is 3 melodies long usually. Okay, so something like that, and you can see it literally repeats throughout the whole thing, and this is fine. All right, if you're just throwing up a beat, this is fine, but you know, you want to get a little bit more creative. You don't want your structure to be the same, so you can kind of take elements from here. All right, so the next thing that I do want to touch on is that the intro is always the same. Like every song I've heard is the same. A melody, then the bass comes in, and then the kick comes in pretty much. And I'll show you what that sounds like right here. All right, and you can see like the snare isn't there and the kick isn't there. All right, so let's play that. All right, pretty simple to remember. So yeah, that is almost always the same. Now the next thing that I do want to, or that you already noticed, is that the verse is shorter. All right, and the reasoning for that is really because these artists have a melodic style. They use auto-tune, so you want to get to the climax of the song, right? You want to get to the good part of the song more. You know, music is consumed more nowadays, so you know, people don't want to be listening to somebody rap for a whole minute long anymore. They want to hear the hook. All right, so get back to the hook. All right, so you can see it's the same exact length as the hook, right? And that's just something I noticed. And then one other thing that I did notice in a lot of his songs is that the middle hook is a lot shorter. All right, you can't really tell that it's there because it's just, I don't know, it's a smooth transition into the hook. All right, but the hook is there, but it's shorter. It's like half of the full hook. All right, and then it goes to the verse and then back to the regular hook, right? So that's just something key. This is probably the most key thing about this structure, right? Is the middle hook is shorter. All right, and you don't see that a lot. So one other thing that you may see is that the kick in the 808 switches out a lot. So you can see right here, it switches. And then there is no kick or 808 right here. And you're probably wondering like, okay, why is that? Well, that's just to keep the beat interesting, right? Because if you hear the bass the entire song, is gonna get old. So when you take it out for about 15-20 seconds, you know, you're gonna forget how the bass, we're not gonna forget how the bass sounds, but you know what I mean. You're gonna really like, you're gonna miss the bass. You're gonna miss it. And then when you bring it back in, it's a good drop. All right, it's just you're basically setting up the drop pretty much. That's what you're doing, okay? And then one other thing, the kick in the hi-hat almost always drops out before the hook. And like I just said, you're setting the drop up pretty much. It's not a huge drop, but you're setting it up, okay? So this is what it would sound like. And let me just play that. And there is no kick, and I don't know why he never has a kick there, but he doesn't. So it's just the 808 usually. Okay, as you can see, even on the pre-hook, there is no kick. There is no kick. So keep that in mind. All right, and then this comes in. But I think that's just, you know, for some bounce. So like when the second part of the hook comes in, you know, it gives it a little bit more bounce rather than that same type of rhythm throughout the hook, right? And that's pretty cool. That's interesting, right? So the next thing that you probably see, and let me highlight this, is that the main drums never stop. I mean, never, not once, except when the song ends. These never stop, okay? That's a small thing, but it's just a part of his structure, right? It never stops, the main melody, even the hi-hats, but you know, they're taken out sometimes, okay? So we're near the end. The only other thing that I have to show you is the outro part. All right, I'm gonna show you how to do this, and most of you know how to do this already, okay? I'm just delete that, and then what you do is you just highlight this, so you can right click and hold, and then drag it to where you want it. And let me zoom in some more so you can see this. All right, and then you go up to here, you know, your master volume knob, right click, go to copy value, and then once you copy that, right click again, go to create automation clip, and it should only, you know, it should be limited to this area. And then you can right click to where you want it to start to fade out. So if you want to fade out here, just click there, then right click on that little dot right there, go to paste value, and then you can just drag this down. And this is what it should sound like. All right, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Again, here's the comparison. That's probably too much to look at once, but let me stretch this out. Here's a comparison from a regular, like if you were to sell a beat, I guess, or something. This is what it would generally look like, okay? And then this is what the Gunna style will look like, right? You know, more compact, you know, looks different, middle hook is shorter, all that good stuff. All right, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you're new, make sure you sub, like, and comment, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.